Success is a very long road for those that achieve it, and it's a seemingly short one for those that never pursue it. It's a big difference when you're on this path. A much bigger difference. From the outside, it always seems very, very simple, these things, and when you're going after it, it feels like the longest slog of your life. I'm saying that as for the past week, I've been getting up basically at 5 a.m. for my sessions. You're seeing I actually recorded this one like right at like basically first thing in the morning without any kind of like wake up, anything like that. Just getting right into it. The reason for it, the reason why I'm getting up so early now, basically is just I'm pushing myself just a little bit harder to get more work done, just to get these stories done quicker, to kind of hit all these goals you're seeing on that overlay right in front of you. I've only got, for the most part, here a few months left in the year, and then whatever next year brings, it brings. But if I'm going to get this stuff done, it's going to require a bit more work than what I was putting in before. As much as I hate 5 a.m. sessions, as much as I hate getting up early, it's now becoming more of a necessity. The process sucks. It absolutely sucks. Not the actual activity, not the activity writing, but this process of just going down this path, man. It is so difficult. And there's a lot of room for these very negative emotions to come out of it. One of the big reasons why I'm actually going a little bit quicker right now, why I'm putting a bit more effort in, is a buddy of mine is about to have their second novel published. It's very, very cool. Again, traditionally published, which is awesome. But let's get real here for a minute, right? How many do I have? How many published novels have I put out? None, right? This other gentleman, they're not, they're not getting up at 5 a.m. to do these sessions. They're not doing the sort of day job that I do, right? Like, I don't, whatever. And yet, they have something that I've been pursuing, right? What does this mean? Well, what this means basically is the pathway for each of us along this is miserable and arduous. And to be frank, you're always going to view your own struggles as worse than the other guy. Always. What I just said a minute ago about kind of what I'm going through right now, and the other person has not had to maybe suffer through that, right? I don't know that. I have no reason to not know that they haven't put in tons of stuff that I haven't heard about. I have no idea to know they haven't been suffering, grinding, pushing through everything basically, and just not doing a vlog where they show it every single day, that you see it in real time, right? Everyone's going through their own kind of struggle here. But nonetheless, because I'm going through it here, it's always going to seem like it's the most magnified struggle, right? It's always going to seem like a bigger struggle than maybe it is in reality. That's true of all of us. That's true of everyone going through this business. It's very much a struggle to those that are going through it. And success seems really simple from the outside. I looked at my friend's success here, right? And there was that jealousy, right? There was that sort of like, man, you're getting another break. I haven't freaking gotten one yet, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But when you're going through it yourself, when you're going down this path, you realize very quickly that no, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. There's a lot of stuff that you're making sacrifices for. you just often only see it in yourself. You see the struggle only on what you're doing and not the other person. So this video tonight's to kind of keep you aware of that, right? That as you go through this, it's going to feel like you're experiencing the worst of it, that you're getting the worst brunt, and that everyone else maybe is getting theirs first, right? Everyone else is getting their success and getting what's coming to them before you are. And understand that this journey in what others go through, you never know. You have no idea their struggle. So we pursue on. We move on. We move forward here. I've just endeavored now to push myself a little bit harder at this point. We're going to go a little bit more intensely. Just a little bit. We're going to turn the dial up just a little bit. And hopefully what we'll see in a few months here is a few more short stories than maybe I was going to get out by the end of the year, which is awesome. Maybe some progress on the other things that's been happening. Who knows? But this is a struggle. This journey is a huge struggle, and man, you've got to show up every day and push through it and be very aware of those emotions and keep them in check. Always keeping those in check, man. It's very easy to get into like the anger and the jealousy and the frustration and all that stuff, to let those sort of feelings come out, right? It's very, very easy. And what I'd suggest is acknowledge it. Acknowledge those emotions in the moment, and then take a moment to step back, to experience life outside of your own perspective. I know it's not technically possible for the philosophy people here, but you know what I mean. Take a step back and try to see things from the outside. We're all suffering through this process. We're all trying to get there, and hopefully we all do. Hopefully we all make it.